Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Well, you are welcome here. You are giving a spoken test, right?
Yes.
And I believe you are quite perfect. Do you feel comfortable?
Yes, I'm totally feel comfortable.
That's great. That's great. So, a few of the questions I shall ask you, and you will have to answer it properly, right? Uh, would you tell me that how do you manage your daily routine?
I manage my daily routine in certain ways. First of all, I set my timetable one day before, and I also set deadlines for me for the important things I have to done the next day.
All. So is it on the daily basis or you make it for a week or for a month?
No, now it's on daily basis. A few months ago, when I have not joined this institute, at that time there was no day. I don't do it on daily basis, but now I do it at perfectly daily.
Perfectly. What is the possible time at which you decide these all planning?
In the evening, when there is a sunset and I have my tea in the backyard of my home, at that time I decided.
Means next day planning.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Uh, w- what time of the day you feel special for you?
In the evening, when there is a sunset and everything gets tangerine, me with my family enjoy the tea and some snakes there in the backyard of my house. It gives me an immense pleasure.
That's good. So evening time is something.
Yes.
Everyone has got some peak time in the day where he or she can study well. Do you have mentioned it in your life? What is your peak hours in a day?
According to an survey, the peak time for study is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and after that 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So I prefer to study at that time in somewhere between 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Is it really your climax time?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
So climax time in which you do the things in a better way.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Well, we feel that our daily time is full of anxiety naturally. Lot of things they create anxiety. How do you manage these?
I manage these things in certain ways. I believe in that. That having conversation with my mother or dad is the best therapy for me to get out of the stress. So I spend most of time when I feel exhausted and frustrated with my parents.
What are the things which make you more frustrated that they create anxiety in yourself?
I am blessed with the best friend, and whenever she ignores me due to some other person, I feel frustrated.
Oh, so only your friend is responsible for it.
Yes.
Hmm. Well, now going in the next, you see that any book that really inspired you, would you tell it in detail?
Yes.
Yeah,
The role of books in human life is vital, dominant, and undeniable.
right.
They are as important as any other basic needs of life. In fact, they are the storehouse of the knowledge. I've read many books like novels, drama books, short stories, and some religious books. The books not only provide us enjoyment, but also leaves a deeper impression on the mind of the reader. The book that I found thoughts provoking is my religious book, Holy Quran. It was revealed to the Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. It is comprises of 114 surahs, 30 paras, 85 are Makki, while rest are Madni. The major fact of this book is that it is for the entire universe. All aspects of life are mentioned in details and discussed in details. Now, even the minor aspects of life are discussed in details, and it is
Good.
the God. It is the God who thought the use of pen to its creature and thought that what they don't know.
That's
So every individual. can get solution of every problem like social, economic, personal, professional. Everything is mentioned in detail in Quran.
That's good. Whole Quran is inspiring as a matter of fact. But is there any surah which inspired you most?
Yes, Surah Fatah.
Oh, Surah Fatah. Why? Why it
Because
was inspiring?
when I feel depressed or feeling low, I recite the verses of that surah that inspires me. And whenever I got a deep dive into the ocean of tears, I come up with a person who is not the day before that.
That's great, mashallah. So you are much linked with your great book. Oh, well, that's good. Uh, do you have some collection of books at your home?
Yes, I have some collections of books, including dictionaries, religious books, and some other famous books like Harry Potter books and some religious books, the manners of life. And in my class, our professor Sir Abdul Razak also emphasis on the manners of life, and he also watched us a video where he explains the manners of life and the ways we get changes into our personalities and become a better person.
All right, all right. Well, it was nice. The first portion is almost finished. Now, what we shall do to the we go to the second part of our spoken interview. A topic is allotted to you, right? You will have 1 minute to compile your main ideas, and then you have the 2 minutes for consecutive talks. Are you ready?
Yes.
That's great. Here it is that our institutes are not producing students with fresh ideas. How can we improve it? Please. These the two. Here you will write down. Okay. Thank you. 1 minute is over. Now, please uh, say something on the given topic.
Ideas are something that are very essential for a person. It provides it widens our thoughts, visions, and emotions related to any subject, any topic. However, during the COVID, due to pandemic of COVID, our institutes are not producing students with fresh idea for the following reason. The first reason is that e-learning is becoming popular in this cutting edge era all over the world, and the main reason is that students are not able to develop their interest in studies. And the major fact is that social media has jumped into the students life by leaps and bounds, and it affected the students life in various ways. And the games like PUBG and Heyday, they are blooming all over the world, and they
Yes, yes, going very well. Nice.
and they have impacted and they have a major role in the disinterested of students in the society. Well, our teachers are also responsible for it, because students learn more things from teachers and to some extent from their parents in related to education. So there should be a lot of improvement needed in regard to this. First of all, there should be strict rules for students in the studying arts, and we should have to we should have emphasized on the students' talent, and if they have a talent regarding to anything, like if they have a talent for painting, we should encourage them, because because the creativity of a person expels him to discover more ideas and abilities of that person. And parents should always also take their children to the museum, and allow them to see
That's
the.
good. Wonderful. Nice. You spoke very well. Now, few questions about it. That you see that it's a rote memorization. Uh, Students are not taught with the right concepts. How can we make it better?
We make it better with the mnemonics, when we should when we should emphasize on teaching the students with mnemonics. They retain that information for the long time, and whenever they have to attempt any question regarding to this, the mnemonics come into that mind, into their mind, and they perform better.
What do you mean by mnemonics?
Mnemonics is a thing that if we want to understand a person about a thing, we should put some common examples regarding to this.